Hello and welcome to Close Attention Tutorials. Good day and welcome to Close Attention once again. Today we're gonna be doing this simplest problem right here, which is make t the subject of the formula. Now we are making t subject of the formula from a given problem here, which is p, it is equal to 1 over 3 gt to the power of 2. So what do we do now? In order to make this problem a bit easier to solve, what we need to do, we're going to come in here and say p, remember any number can be divided by 1. For example, p right here is the same as p over 1. Right, now you can start with it. Come and say so p over 1, it is equal to, remember p over 1 is still the same as p, so we're gonna come and say p divided by 1, so that to make this because we're dealing with a fraction here, to make this problem a bit easier. Now as p over 1, it is equal to, right here, because we have got 1 over 3 gt to the power of 2, this is the same as 1 over 3 multiplied by, this is the same as 1 over 3 multiplied by gt. So when we are multiplying here, we can come and say this is the same as 1 over 3 multiplied by gt to the power of 2. We divide here by 1 as well, because gt to the power of 2 divided by 1 is the same as gt to the power of 2. Okay, right. Now with this problem like this, now it is very much simple to solve. Now what you need to do, you're gonna come and say p over 1, it is equal to, now we have got 1 over 3 multiplied by gt to the power of 2 divided by 1. What you need to do, you multiply the top part here and then the numerators. After you're done with the numerators, you come and multiply the denominators. You're gonna come and say 1 multiplied by gt to the power of 2, nothing will change. It's gonna be gt to the power of 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 1 is going to be 3. Now what do you need to do here? Remember, we want to make t subject of the formula. Now what you need to do, we must make sure that our t our t comes to the left side of our equal sign. Right, now we're going to start by cross multiplying. When it is like this, you know that you have to cross multiply. Right, now we're going to come and say 1 multiplied by g to the power by gt to the power of 2. It's gonna, nothing will change as well, because we're multiplying gt to the power of 2 by 1, so it's gonna be gt to the power of 2 like this. It is equal to, we multiply p multiplied by 3, p by 3 is gonna be 3p. You see, this much simple. Now when we are here, you know what you need to do in order to be left with t here alone. So you're gonna divide both sides. What we do on the left, we do on the right. Okay, we divide both sides by g. We divide both sides by g. When we divide both sides by g, here g and g will go off, cancel each other. Now we're gonna be left with t to the power of 2. Right, you're gonna be left with t to the power of 2. Now you come and write t to the power of 2, it is equal to, we have divided both sides by g. T to the power of 2, it is equal to 3p divided by g. Now we have got t to the power of 2. We don't need to make, the question here didn't say make t to the power of 2 the subject of the formula. They said t, so we need to remove the power of 2 here. Well, how do we remove this t squared? Right, now in order to remove here, we're gonna come and put the brackets both sides. Right here, put a bracket. This is the simplest way. You put a bracket here. When you put a bracket here, remember the square root of t to the power of 2, when you put a square root here, is the same as multiplying by half. you multiply the exponents by half, right? So immediately when you, okay, what I'm saying, when you multiply 2 by half, it's going to be 2 multiplied by 1 over 2. Okay, the answer here is 1, right? Because it's going to be 2 and 2 will go off, because 2 over 1, this will be like 2 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 2. Then 2 and 2 will go off. Then the answer is 1. So here, obviously the exponents, the answer is going to be 1, because we are cancelling the square root with to the power of 2 here, because the square root is the same as 1 over 2. So we all know this, right? So when we put the square root both sides, here we're going to be left with t. This is the final answer. T is going to be equal to the square root of 3p over g. This is the final answer, right, guys? Okay, let us quickly go to the first problem. To our problem here, p is equal to 1 over 3 gt squared. Now what do? We say p over 1, because we're dealing with a fraction, right? We want to solve this in a simplest way. P over 1 is equal to, we put p over 1 because p over 1 is still p, right? Now it is equal to 1 over 3. 1 over 3 right here, this is the same as 1 over 3 multiplied by gt squared. So we said, because we're dealing with a fraction, let us make this simple by putting by dividing gt to the power of 2 by 1. So this is going to be 1 over 3 multiplied by gt to the power of 2 divided by 1, right? Now when you are here, we've got multiply here, numerators and denominators. Now we say p over 1, it is equal to gt to the power of 2 divided by 3 here. When you multiply 1 by this one, you get gt to the power of 2. When you multiply 3 by 1, you get 3. Okay, we go forward. Now here, gt to the power of 2, we divide both sides. We come first here and said, okay, we've got t to the power of 2 because of cross multiplying. When you multiply 1 by gt to the power of 2, you get gt to the power of 2, which is equal to 3p, because we multiplied p by 3. We get 3p. Now, when we are here at the top part, when we are here, the top part, gt to the power of 2 is equal to 3p. We said, okay, we want to make t subject to the formula. So we must make sure that we are left with t alone here. So we have to divide here. From gt to the power of 2, if we divide by g, obviously g and g will go off, then we're left with t to the power of 2. So what we did here, we said, okay, we are dividing here by g so that we can g and g can go off, and we are left with t to the power of 2. So we divided. So we said, oh, when what we do on the left side, we also do it on the right, okay? Because we divided by g this side, we came here and divided by g as well. So here nothing will change, it will remain 3p divided by g. Okay, now after this we were left with t to the power of 2 to the power, or t to the power of 2 is equal to 3p divided by g. Now we said, okay, we're left with t to the power of 2, and the question said we must make t subject to the formula, not t to the power of 2. We said, okay, how do we remove the t? We remove the t by squaring both sides. When we square this side, I gave an example that when we square this side, we're left with t, but okay, what we do on the left side, we also do it on the right. That is why we said, okay, by squaring t to the power of 2, we will get t. So because we squared this side, we also have to do it on the right side. Okay, we came to the right side and said, okay, now we are going to say we are squaring this side also, because we are repeating what we did on the left. When we square this side, it will remain like this, right? It will remain like this. Our answer here is going to be t, it is equal to the square root of 3p divided by g. When you reverse this, you can reverse this. When you reverse this, you can reverse this here mathematically and come back straight to where we started here, which is p is equal to 1 over 3. Like here, when they say make p subject of the formula, like the question there, you will come right back here to 1 over 3 gt to the power of 2. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page and WhatsApp. Thank you so much. We have got a Facebook page, which is Close Attention, as well as the YouTube channel and WhatsApp page. Our WhatsApp number is 073 429 3990.